Welcome to Factorio. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 11 of our Let's Play campaign. So, I find myself in a situation where I always find myself at some point during sort of the early game. And that is, we've now pretty much run out of iron, and that's kind of a pickle. I'm going to get one either from here or here. So I could do some shenanigans of just going out there and belting them back. But that's the conundrum I'm caught between, or the paradox, or whatever it is that I want to do things right, or at least almost right. So I need to get this one, but I want to get it into a way that it actually kind of makes sense. So what I really want to do is actually, I want to tap this one and just convert this into exclusive landfill, because I'm going to landfill through this. My idea is that these blocks up here will be for trains. They'll go here, they'll go in, they'll go out. And then from this lane, I'll have 4 lanes in, and that'll spread out to these locations that will go to the unloading and unloading. It's all going to be great, but if I start building it now, then I'm... Oh, is there a car parked up there? That's interesting. I should get that one. Yes, distractions. Let's go get it. Shouldn't have 2 cars around here. Well, actually I should. Okay, so what I want to do is actually, I want to go over here. See, someone has been shooting up a few of the trees. And I think whoever's been shooting the trees actually needs some more ammo. Got that. Oops, and that one, just put it in here. There you go. Alright, so what we need in order to build is actually, we go up here. Let's see if I can find some belts, because we're definitely gonna need some belts, although that's kind of risky. We're also gonna need a lot of train tracks, but we'll get to that in a bit. The first thing I want to do is actually just figure out this one. I know it's kind of dark out here. I'm not gonna build this block, but I'm just going to build these out here. So shoot, so we can get some, we can get it out of the way. There. All right, now we can at least see something. All these devilish trees. And you know what? Since we have these and they are in our inventory, might as well do this. So we have easier movement and better delimitation of where our base is starting and ending. Here, lights. And this is the patch I'm gonna tap. So let's see. We're just gonna make a very simple one. And I think it's just from here. Yeah, it does pretty much all of it. And a teeny tiny bit is not taken. I'll just take that one in here just to make sure that everything is covered. There. And this is less than 26, so this will be, let's see, take that one. Here. Okay, I think that actually taps all of it, so that one and that one. All of it's tapped. Shoot that one. Yes. So, whoops. That does, in my mind, only look like one. Here we're going to take that one. Then we'll have I need a lot, so just there. And a light, and we also should get some lights in here. Great. And let's also get a couple of defenses, because you never know. Well, you do know. Alright, so that was that one. Now that's just needs to spend some time on just being there. I'm gonna explode some trees here. As you can see, I was handcrafting a bit of Grenades, when we started, that's just... I really should have built some place to build grenades, or I shouldn't have deconstructed it, but that's a different matter. I don't need that much right now. And the last one we just take out with a gun, which is incredibly ironic that I spent my precious iron and steel on shooting trees when I just said that I'm out of iron. Yeah. Don't do this at home, kids. Don't do this at home. This is professionals at work. And I'm gonna forget my car now because I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get carried away on my genocide of the trees. Alright, so at this location, this is where we're going to build... Oh, I actually want to build that one as well. So we get a sense of what it looks like. Right, so I will build... Let's get this one. Is there a reason why I carried this? No, it's really not. There, light, light. It's great shooting all these. That'll clear out a lot of area for us. Yes. That one, that one. Now that should be all of the infrastructure we need. For now, well, on this we count real train tracks as infrastructure because that's what we are going to be doing. We are going to build the station. We won't be able to build the path because I don't have enough. I don't have enough landfill yet. So while the landfill is building, that we can build a nice loading station right here. So we are going to find a way to build a station. The first thing we want to do is, obviously, we're going to get some tracks. Why did I pick up so much iron that I shouldn't be needing right now? Okay, hold on. Get the car. Always car. Drive, drive, drive. So we are now getting this part, and I'm going to take all of these, all of these, all of these, all of these, and this is pretty damn awesome that we can do it this way. Do I need some? I do see that I have not many underground belts. I don't know if I really need them, but I just don't like it, especially not from the perspective here. Now I have an even number. I like that better. All right. Then I'm going to do Shift 4 and we're going to build a new layout up here for tracks. And maybe I'll remember to use correctly. We'll see. Not this one. It's going to be over here. We built this station, so let's not overdo it. So I want here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 1. No, so all of them has to be moved by one tile. There. This is what it's going to look like. And for the people who may not be as familiar with trains, then what I'm doing here is just laying out the foundation. I want to have a situation where I have 2 tracks heading this way and 2 tracks heading that way. The inner track will be for merging into the station and out again. The outer track will be for just passing through the stations and moving on. So I'm going to get a station and it will be like this. And let's see if I can do it from the other side as well. Right, so that should be our station. It's very gloomy in here, unfortunately. Let's make sure that that one isn't used. And we are going to build a station down here. So if I build it here, my trains will be... That one also going to be built here. And we need more. I'll have 1 locomotive and 1, 2, 3. Sorry. Locomotive, 1, 2, 3, 4 trains. Yep. So now we're back to this one, and I will build it also on the other side. I have a special thing in mind, which is kind of, I don't really see anyone else using it, but it's not my invention, unfortunately. But it's cool nonetheless. First, let's get some lights so we can see what we're working on. All right, so we have a train. It's being unloaded. It's not being unloaded the way you think it's going to be unloaded. If you're familiar with this planet of mine, then you will know this design. Can I build some of these? Yes, I can. And then we use the brilliant copy function to copy it over here and save some red wire. So this one is now knows exactly how much it needs. It's going to be out here. Unfortunately, I don't have any better than blue. And this is where the magic happens. Oh, now I forgot. Now I forgot what I forgot. Let's get the car. Some splitters, because this design uses way too many splitters. We like splitters. We don't like handcrafting green circuits. Or you don't like handcrafting green circuits. I apparently love handcrafting green circuits. And we see a nice little flaw over here. I thought so. Yep, that didn't work. Right, that was kind of, let's just call it unfortunate. Oops, let's actually take it up here. It's not being used for anything. There. Okay, we can build some of these. Actually, that was way too many. That's good. Good. And that's using more of our precious iron for useless things. Now, what I'll do is I'll do this one. What is this madman doing? I'm sure you're thinking. This is, for me, like an absolutely brilliant way to make these six of these go into 2 lanes, because that's also is always one of the problems. How do I do this? And yes, it will not unload as fast as it could do. I could like put one extra and just try to squeeze it in here, but I don't really like this. I like this one. It's not the fastest unload, but what it is actually it is extremely efficient at filling up this belt. So that thing we can repeat here, there, and there. Also on the other side we can take it. And that will give us pretty much exactly what we need. And that will then need to find the middle of this one. And you will need a lot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, that's why we... Let's see, what's the middle of this? Okay, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One on this side. Yes. Now we can take these out. So that's where we need to aim towards with this loading. And since we don't have any robots, that means manual labor. I forgot to take some more belts. I just forget all the things that I need. Well, kind of useless to build that one now. Further down here, I'm going to take these. And I'm going to take all of these, because why not? The reason why not is because that's a lot more. How much is this? This is 3, so 800. That's about 3,000 more iron that I don't have then. For anything else? Anything urgent? Lovely. We are just running it right to the limit. But I'm sure we're going to be fine. I've stopped the signs, so we're not really using it for anything except this. Without robots, this is going to take a bit of time. And I still, even though I don't have any trains, I'm still afraid of standing on the tracks. Healthy fear. Whoop. Oh, what happened? Really? How was that not done? Copy and paste. Did I not take enough of these either? I don't know. Find out. I got enough. Here. That is a beautiful loading station, in my opinion. And let's give it a name. That's less than beautiful, actually. Let's do this. So it'll look like it's a bit more structured. And it won't be even because the train station or the locomotive has to be in the front. This one, let's give it a name. Let's give it the usual name, Iron In. There we go. Let's look more at tracks. These can also be done. And as soon as we have something coming in, then we can just pour it right into those 3 locations that take it right now. Now, ideally, I'd want to have more of this, like all of this, but I really don't need all of it at this point, especially considering that we are kind of a bit strained, aren't we? Too far? That one. Let's try and see if we can... How do we get that one? Is that possible? No, it's not. Damn it. Okay, so it will be sort of like a odd circle here. There. How's this one doing? Yeah, it got a bit, and it's operating at full capacity, so that's about as good as we can hope. All right, let's take the train and take the car. We don't have a train yet. This is luckily easier than belts because this has... yeah. I'm only going to take the inner one and the outer one because the rest is pretty much at this point just fluff. It's not really needed. And since I am pretty much strained on this, I will only do the bare minimum in terms of landfill. So we'll just start with just the bare minimum of landfill. And then a bit more because it looks strange if I don't do it. Like that one. So now we did this part. Now let's see if we can also do the other one. That I can just copy. Cannot build in water. That's kind of obvious. I'll see if I can also take this. I'm not gonna build them, but I want them as ghosts. Just so we remember what it's supposed to look like. I don't care if that's gonna be exactly what we're missing, but I want it. There we go. I still have a bit left. Do we need it anywhere else? No. No landfill. Lots of other issues, but no landfill. Actually, be careful here. Because now I'm going to do the stuff that I always do and then suddenly don't have any water left. Oops. Alright, this is actually working quite okay. Way better than I thought. We are making way better progress. Now let's see. I'm going to make these just for indicators. So we know where our city blocks are going to be. Because everything will have to be aligned towards the blocks. And I'm pretty sure I don't have enough of these. Oh, wonderful. There's a bit of that one. Okay, so let's see. So what I really intentionally want to do sort of in the future, I'll have loading, 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 maybe some loading over here, or unloading, or something else like over there. So I'm going to come from here. It has to come in from this side for a 4-lane. That means this one should ideally be, let's say, taken from over here, taken in, through a depot, up here. However, we are kind of a bit strange, so building 10,000 tracks more than we need is not really going to fly. So we are going to build a bit of a hack, unfortunately. Don't like it, but with... Oh, I just broke my... How much? 18,000 iron left and only in a few patches. It just doesn't make any sense. Right, so how are we going to do this? We're first going to do it by forgetting the car, obviously. Here. I think I just somehow need to get around this stupid thing. And this one's also going to be annoying. Yes. Control Shift here. That one. And we've completely lost our bearing again. There. Oops. Like this. And we are blinded. Good thing we have the light of the grenades to show us the way. Alright, and Shift V. This one. Now I have the choice, should I go straight up or should I actually take it out here? I think I take it out here because then at least we'll have the right... no. I'll just build it the simplest possible way. And I'm sorry for the darkness. That's really difficult for me to do anything about. I try my very best to get it here. And that means I can also do my see up here. Okay, you can't see a damn thing, neither can I. Alright. That one. At typical, we're going to run into more of this junk. This is also where I start worrying about running out of materials. Did someone bite them or did someone blow them up? Most likely blow them up. Chop, 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 chop. Alright, we're gonna go up here and see what this one will look like. This is obviously not going to be a 4-lane up here, just now that I think of it. This one's gonna be 4-lane, but this one out here is just gonna be 2 lanes, so maybe it's just fine to... Actually, maybe I should take the middle lanes, actually. We'll take the middle lanes, except I can't right now, so since this is temporary, then we just take that one instead. So much for principles, huh? There's also I have a principle about not running out of iron, so that counts as well as a principle. How did they get broken? Okay, don't answer that. I know. Let's see, this one. Yeah. How much do we have? Oops. Shift 4. Okay, 200. It's gonna be a bit close. All right, so let's see. What if I do this? It's too far out. And this one. Looks like this is going to be fully contained. Yeah. And the question is, is this enough for a train station of the right size? Let's see. This is as far over as I can reasonably build it. Let's see. 1, 2. Has to be like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's a big old no. Is that still possible? Oh, that's nice. This is okay. I don't really see a problem with this. And this is going to be iron out. And this would be really awesome if I'd actually remembered to build a train so we could actually drive the train back and forth. It also needs defenses and it needs all the perimeters, it needs some explosions and all that stuff. But let's build a train and then do a little round trip. I know that we are getting a bit over time, but I think it's building train tracks without the train. Well, it's kind of disappointing, isn't it? So this is also where, if you recall, we built this little thing here for building excess trains or excess cars, but it also has the distinct advantage of allowing us or giving us the engines we need to build. Oh, yes, I knew I was going to hit that one. What do we need? We need a bit of iron. And let's just get it then. There. Oof, it's running out. 1 and 4. That's 4. That's not 4. It's distinctly 3. 4. Alright. So, getting it up here. Repair the car, get it in. One, 2, 3, 4. Yes. On this to the car and get some color. That's here. Oh, color. It's interesting that has a color picker. Oh, I can't remember what it is. Is it 100 red and no green and then a lot of blue? That's about right. We'll build a schedule to iron out until, look at this new UI. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. First I was like, oh, I don't like things that are different. But when you really look at it, it's just so intuitive. It also goes like green bars up here. We have an automatic schedule and we have a train that's running. And here, when you are on the train, you can see where the next is. I haven't put any blocks in, so everything's just one big block. Or technically 2 blocks between the 2 stations. Here we can toggle station names, toggle centering on locomotive, station names, yes please, and we are, oops, here we are, kind of gloomy. And this one will wait until it's full, which it obviously won't be So we'll leave it here. I'll just add an extra condition here, such as circuit condition, which will never be filled. And we are back. There we go. We now have a train. So what is the next thing we're going to do? What we're going to do is wire this one up, defend it. In the meantime, I'll just put some things down here so we can actually get some power up there. I think that's going to be reasonable. And that means we can get, next time we can get some iron in, and we'll solve our iron issue before these 15,000 disappear completely. Of course, we are holding it. Look at how little is coming. Oh, this is close. Thank you very much for joining. I hope that you are enjoying it. If you are, you know where the like button is and you know where the comment section is. If I have earned your subscription, then you know where the subscription button is, and I very much appreciate it. So until next time, take care. See you then. Bye.